Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BABA on June the 5th when the price of this asset was at $78.76. And right here my main assumption was that we have to retest the golden pocket range, the range in between $75.97 and $76.69. And depending on the price action right after this retest, we can conclude the potential upcoming movements of this asset. And here is the actual price action of this asset. As you can see, we just retested, basically just several minutes ago, we just retested the golden pocket range in between $75.97 and $76.69. And we have a first reaction. Guys, technically, we already here at the point which I defined in my previous video. But so far, it is too early to make an assumption. And in my technical analysis, I will show you what I'm talking about. But before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month, you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite a fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, let's take a look on the price action again. And I have to say that we are on a quite interesting point. In a minute, I will show you what I'm talking about. But for now, let's take a look on the major sentiment of the market. And let's take a look on the news that potentially might be the catalyst for this asset. First of all, if you type in Google search bar BABA stock and switch to news tab folder, you will not find a lot of recent news that potentially might be the catalyst for this asset for either way direction movement. But at the same time, guys, take a look right here. First of all, let me show you that we have another company who updated their price target on Alibaba. On June the 6th, Loop Capital boosted the price target on Alibaba from $111 to $115, which is about 45.02% of upside potential. And the consensus analyst price target is also at quite high level at $108.79, which is almost 40% of upside potential. Guys, take a look right here. We are on yahoofinance.com. And here you can see some details from Artisan Select Equity Fund, and they stated the following regarding Alibaba Group Holding in its first quarter 2024 investor letter. Alibaba shares declined 7% during the quarter. There isn't much new to say about Alibaba. There was no meaningful news that drove the share price decline. The earnings for the December quarter were fine, with revenues and profits both increasing 5%. Not typically an exciting level of growth, but certainly enough to justify the company's paltry valuation of 4x to 5x EBIT. And as we written in recent letters, this is a valuation level that is normally reserved for dying businesses, and Alibaba is not a dying business. Management continues to implement changes that are intended to increase shareholder value. Over the past year, they have changed management, adjusted the company structure, contemplated spinning off assets, made progress monetizing the balance sheet, and have improved the capital allocation. All of these actions have yet to be reflected at all in the share price. This is a stock that could double and would still be cheap. So guys, definitely it is a very bullish forecast on Alibaba, but you know that some companies might don't even have the skin in this game. They just publish this type of reports and that's it. But if you take a look right here, you can see that Artisan Select Equity Fund institutional shares on May 24th filed this NP filings. They added to their position 5.13%, and for now they hold $1.4 million in value in Alibaba stock. And definitely this shows that they are not only bullish on their reports, but they have a skin in the game, and they basically added to their position just recently. On top of that, if you take a look on the general sentiment of the market, of the so-called smart money list, you can see that we have a couple of new companies who opened completely new position. One of them is RWC, Global Emerging Equity Fund Class 1 shares. They added about 3.2, almost $3.3 million. They invested almost $3.3 million in Alibaba. On top of that, Amplify ETF Trust opened a position for about $1.6 million. And definitely these two companies cannot reflect the entire sentiment for the market, but for the last several months we have more and more companies who cautiously added to their position. And in general, I have to say that Alibaba is in quite interesting point, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, for now we just hit the golden pocket range. Statistically, it is the most probable range of trend reversal. And on my previous video, I told you that we potentially might break this golden pocket range and land somewhere from 74.3 all the way down to $72.9. But for now, we have this first reaction, and I have to admit that this reaction that is happening on the pre-market hours cannot reflect the sentiment, and the upcoming potential cannot reflect the upcoming movement. But in general, it is the very good first sign of its potential bullishness. So, guys, what should we expect next? If you want to enter the position with Alibaba, I highly encourage you to wait for the regular hours and take a look right here. We have a dividend date for Alibaba that is set basically for tomorrow, Thursday, June 13th, as you can see. And right before this dividend date, we might see an accumulation from investors who want to benefit out of these dividends. And this might be the first initial movement to the upside. And if we have enough momentum, if the volume will be quite substantial that you can compare with this volume or this one, we might conclude that the next leg to the upside is ahead of us. But so far, I highly encourage you to wait for the end of today's trading session in order to see the first movement. Then you will be able to enter your position with the stop loss slightly below this bottom, and it will be the safest way how you can add your long position on Alibaba with anticipation for the much higher price target. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys in those next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.